So here is our corn, an update. It is growing. They're being pollinated throughout. Some of them fell down, but they still look pretty good, I must say. Like over here, a lot of them fell down. I kind of stood them back up the best I can, but I'm getting a lot of kernels starting to get in there. Here are some of the tomatoes in this second bed here, and they're looking pretty good, I must say so myself. They're looking pretty good. And then in this first bed here, we have a different brand of tomatoes, but we do have a lot of them in here. These are the grape tomatoes that I want so bad because they taste delicious. Grape tomatoes. Here's where Gracie knocked some of them down. Got some cucumbers growing. This bed right here is getting too much water though, because look at the cucumbers here. I just harvested the other day 3 cucumbers off of here, like the English ones. And here's one. I'm gonna leave them on for 2 more days, and then I'll come back and get these 2 here. I don't see any more. There's one growing here. It's not ready yet. Again, cucumbers are like 67 cents for 1. So that's definitely a savings. Unfortunately, my beans are attaching themselves the wrong place. So let me get that up in there. I don't see any on the vine over here. I want this to grow here. So put it right there. I need to harvest over here. This is cabbage. So I'm coming out here tomorrow because I'm not doing anything else. And I'm going to collect all the cabbage I can collect. If I have any collards, I'll collect those too. Look, these done got ate up. I should have got them earlier. They done got pissed up. These tomatoes here, I didn't plant these, so I'm probably gonna pull these out. I don't see anything on them. Oh wait, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do. Yeah, we'll hold out, because these are cherry tomatoes. But I didn't plant those, I don't think. Broccoli, more tomatoes, broccoli, sunflowers everywhere. These look pretty good. Yeah. These leaves here. Ooh. And apparently these white butterflies, these are the ones that put their babies out here, and they eat up your they lay their eggs and they eat up everything. Peppers aren't doing well at all. And I keep watering them. I feel like I'm gonna move these because I keep forgetting they need extra water. So I'm gonna move these over where the fruit trees are. So it's in the 90s today. It's the next day. I'm gonna take care of some things. I gotta definitely water a lot because this week it's gonna be extremely hot. Although it's gonna be rain later in the week, it's going to be extremely hot. Look at what I'm looking at. If y'all can make it out. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, these butterflies are out here destroying my plants. So let me grab my scissors and get to clipping because I got to get these things out of here. So what I was saying is, it's hot. Gosh, these are so pretty. It's hot out here. And I shouldn't even be out here right now, and I should have came out earlier, but see how everything, well, that ain't even nothing. That has to get pulled. This stuff here, I'm gonna go ahead and clip the leaves on these things. Well, or I might wait till later. I need to go ahead and water though. I can't wait any longer for the watering. They are suffering. They need the water. While I was complaining about some cucumbers getting too much water, I'm concerned because I don't have irrigation as far as in the beds. Now, a company did want to sponsor me, but I've been so busy I have not been able to respond back to them about adding it to the bed because I'm scared it's just going to be a lot. But these butterflies, white butterflies, moth butterflies, whatever you call them, they out here. See here? I should have covered these. Get out of here. I should have covered these up because now they're all damaged. I cannot do anything with these. So some of these are going to go to the chickens. What I can save, I'm definitely going to save. So that's where we are when it comes to the garden, which is lush and plush. I need a chair set out here, but I still got some trimming to do over here. Y'all saw me trim this area, but I still need to trim this area over up in here. Matter of fact, a company left a flyer in my mailbox. I got to see how much. I got to get an estimate and see how much it would cost me, not to take that tree out, but to get some of this other stuff out. But first, I'm going to go ahead and take these things here and place them over in my container garden. So I feel like it's too hot where I have my trees at. They're in containers. I'm growing them in 10-gallon containers. I never did get around to planting them in the ground. I know that I should, but I haven't. And for this reason, because it's so hot. So now I'm in the front of the house and I need to trim. I need to water these too, but I need to trim them. This is COMFREY that one of the subscribers sent to me. Thank you so very much. I've been putting off trimming them. I can't find my gloves, y'all. What I did with them. And I don't want, hopefully this does not seep into my pores or anything like that. But I'm about to clip some of these and place them at the base of the fruit trees. That's what I'm trying to think of. I think the sun's fried my brain. They aren't very big leaves, but nonetheless, once you clip them, they'll grow back fuller is what I heard. And once you have them, you can't get rid of them, so even if they were to die here, as long as the root is good in there. So I'm gonna snip all of them. I was gonna make some paste with them, but I haven't gotten the beeswax yet. Okay, this is supposed to be good for like your skin, like scrapes, bruises. They say even broken bones too. So before I start, I have peach tree here, peach tree right there. My apple had died, but because it was a drafted tree, the bottom part that was also an apple, a different type, started growing back. So I just kept it in there and cut the dead one down. And then this is a plum tree. So now I'm about to take these, the comfrey, place them at the base, and then I'm going to give them a deep soaking. So this is pretty much how I have all of the trees with the comfrey at the base. My water is very hot coming out of the hose. So remember that when you're watering in the dead heat, or even if it's not dead heat, but it's summertime, check your water. Like, this is hot enough for me to take a shower in. So I'm gonna let this run until it cools. Okay, so now I'm ready to water. The thing is, I know I need that real hose that the company is offering me, but I don't know how that's gonna benefit me when I only have 2 sprickets on my home as far as water. Will it just make it easier for me to pull? Is that what it is? Because I'm breaking my back pulling this across the yard because the garden is feet away from me. Yard, you might as well say. So I'm gonna wet my leaves a little bit because they are parched. If they weren't parched, I would not do this because I don't want to introduce any bacteria, but as long as I'm not splashing any soil upward on the leaves, then it shouldn't be any bacteria getting to your tree. And I might end up having to soak it like this every day, that it's not going to rain, but it's going to be in the high 90s. I just don't want to kill my tree, regardless if I get the fruit to grow anymore or not. I don't want my tree to die because they are not cheap anymore. They never were, but they especially aren't now. So I've gotten all the trees watered. A good deep first soak anyway. And what I'm about to do now is grab the hay that I left over in the garden and put that also on top of the soil and the comfrey to help hold the moisture into the soil. As you can see, I need a water hose. See that? But I'm gonna go ahead and get these deep soaked before I go get the hay. That way I can turn this water off, because anybody got time for no high water bill. Nothing has come up with my potatoes, but I think that they're gonna be dormant until fall. And that's fine with me, because I was behind on getting them out anyway. But as you can see, the peppers, how droopy the leaves are. So we'll come back in a few hours or either tomorrow and look at the pepper leaves, especially look at these on the peppers right here, and tomato leaves as well. I am going to wet them. I'm going to get these deeply soaked, and they should perk back up, honestly. They really should perk back up. So I see my roses have come back for a second bloom. So that heat's probably going to kill them off. And also with these right here, the peppers, I'm going to, and a tomato plant, I'm going to be adding some I'm going to do chicken manure in these here, either later this evening or in the morning. So I definitely know that this hay is going to hold moisture because it got wet in the rain and it's still moist. I'm trying to put a lot in here, heavily laid, because I don't want the weeds to grow up in here. Again, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Okay, so that's it for the trees. They have been heavily mulched with the hay. Again, this is the plum. I do have one plum here. I have a second plum, but I don't know if it fell off, a bird ate it or what. But I don't see it anymore. So that sucks. You know, once they start turning red, the birds see it. But I don't know if it's ripe. It came right off. It came right off. I'm gonna spray it and try it. Well, I already sprayed it. Let's try it. So here we go. I don't know if y'all can see me or not. Yeah, it's hard, y'all. It's probably not right. It is right. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's so sad that this did not. Gosh, I'm in the shade or something. Let me try to brighten it a little bit. It tastes delicious. The perfect amount of sweet and sour. Dang. I only got 2 this year, and now I only have 1, and I'm eating it. Oh well. I'm holding out hope for the peaches, but who knows? So while I'm here sharing my journey of starting a homestead, establishing a homestead, building a homestead, whatever you want to call it, raising my chickens for eggs, I'm in garden zone 8A now. It used to be 7 until they changed it in 2023. But I'm in 8A, North Carolina, in the mountains, and I am growing. And I'm growing. It's not going to supplement a lot as far as what I'm growing for my family, but every little bit does help, and every little bit counts. This is good. We don't know where this U.S.-Iran war is going, because on this channel, I'm going to bring you the real as to what's happening out in the world, and I'm going to share with you what I'm doing. On my other channel, Tommy Bites TV 2, I'm going to start putting videos on there of people showing you, and me as well, tips, tricks, hacks on how to prep, prepare, survive, thrive. Okay, so go over there and subscribe to that channel. The links will be down in the description below, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, Tommy Bites Homestead, go ahead and subscribe. And on my other channel, I have 3 channels. The first one is Tommy Bites Homestead. The second one is Tommy Bites Life, where I'm vlogging daily, everything outside of being out here in the garden and the news, and being a wife of a truck driver, and how that can be a living alone type situation at sometimes. So we have to be as prepared as we can around here, especially, you know, when times my husband is not here. But no, I'm always protected. I'm protected by God, and I am protected by that Second Amendment right. Okay, so y'all stay safe, keep your head on a swivel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Hit the like and share. Chicken feed, grilled carrot, mealworms, You see all of the goodies I gave them out of the garden? You don't see a bit of it, do you? because that same night that I gave them that, I didn't give them any feed that day, so that they would eat that. So here's my plum that I just ate. I'm gonna kindly cover it up and water it really good. Now I'll drag this tomorrow because right now I'm tired of dragging stuff. It used to be a pear tree and it died, so I ain't had no money to buy another pear tree. So we're gonna see if we can get this plum to grow. I'm trying not to pat it down so deep in the middle, but definitely around the edges where I'm always getting weeds at. Even when it's on the sidewalk, y'all, it's getting like weeds.